This is Ed, the Pond Professor. I'm coming to you from St. Augustine, Florida. I am at the home of Jet Set Farmhouse. This is an unbelievable property. Today we're doing a water feature for them. But what I want to talk about here today is they have a master plan. Jason Duffney of Earthworks, he came in, laid out an entire massive project for them. I mean, we're talking about everything from driveways, walkways, landscaping, a potential swimming pond, the decorative water garden, irrigation, lighting, everything. So we're going to start with our decorative pond, and I want to do a little bit of a walkthrough just so you could understand the importance of laying out that master plan right in the beginning so you actually have a plan to follow over many, many years to achieve your goal. We have arrived. All right, look at that. They got a bonfire going.
Oh, nice.
Got Earthworks right here. Got this incredible facility right here. Brand new home they just created.
Hey, Daniel, the pond guy.
Hey, yeah.
This is the homestead you built, huh?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working on this?
I think it's 18 months now.
And this is your business, right? You're a builder?
We do restoration and remodeling. So this is my first. First one from the ground up.
How much property do you have here?
An acre and a half.
Hey, good morning everybody. This is Ed, the Pond Professor. I'm coming to you from St. Augustine, Florida. I am at the home of Jet Set Farmhouse. This is an unbelievable property. Today we're doing a water feature for them. But what I want to talk about here today is they have a master plan. Jason Duffney of Earthworks, he came in, laid out an entire massive project for them. I mean, we're talking about everything from driveways, walkways, landscaping, a potential swimming pond, the decorative water garden, irrigation, lighting, everything. So we're going to start with our decorative pond, and I want to do a little bit of a walkthrough just so you could understand the importance of laying out that master plan right in the beginning so you actually have a plan to follow over many, many years to achieve your goal. We have arrived. All right, look at that. They got a bonfire going.
Oh, nice.
Got Earthworks right here. Got this incredible facility right here. Brand new home they just created.
Hey, Daniel, the pond guy.
Hey, yeah.
This is the homestead you built, huh?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working on this?
I think it's 18 months now.
And this is your business, right? You're a builder?
We do restoration and remodeling. So this is my first one from the ground up.
How much property do you have here?
An acre and a half.
And we're moving in with Earthworks to get you an aquascape pond tomorrow.
Man, we're excited.
We have, like I said, future plans for doing a rec pond where these guys want to swim. Hopefully they're going to spend most of their time kitchen.
Yep.
Looking out those big windows there, outer water feature here, underneath these beautiful trees.
We built the entire house and turned it just the right angle so that those windows would face this corner right here.
This is the best view.
Yeah, the best view, and I wanted our family life to center around this area right here.
So tomorrow, when it's light, we'll come and actually lay it out with a garden hose and spray paint like we normally do.
So we want to have something that's naturalistic, kind of replicating the springs that are found down here in Florida.
Love it.
So nice little meandering, kind of have a great little sound to it. And then this decorative piece is going to stand up a little bit taller, so that's going to kind of create that drama. So it'll kind of be a blend of that architectural look as well as naturalistic.
Okay.
Awesome.
I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to eat.
So our equipment is showing up as we speak. So here's the Earthwork guys. We have our mini excavator. We have our Cat 289 skid steer. We have stone. We have pavers. I want to show you this incredible property. Check out these live oaks. I love coming down to this area of Florida. Here is that incredible farmhouse that they've been building. Just is spectacular. So the attention to detail is incredible. And this type of customer, they want to have all these different amenities available for their children. So what they're trying to do is set up the proper environment for all these different things to work cohesively. That all starts with that master plan. Our water feature is going to be going right over here. So the idea with this is to create a beautiful destination place. So as guests come into the home, they're going to be doing this beautiful driveway over in this area, kind of nice horseshoe shape to it. You're going to be able to lead up to the home itself. There's going to be a walkway that's going to split off someplace over in here. It's going to wind its way over to a small destination patio. That patio is going to be adjacent to that decorative water feature. So we have the beautiful backdrop of the oaks. They want to preserve these and all the windows in the home. So this is the kitchen. They have this beautiful outdoor dining area. So all the windows and everything are coming right down this way. So we want to create that destination place, which is going to have that beautiful water feature. The children here are incredible. They are outdoor lovers, nature lovers. They're totally excited about doing fish, getting into the water, and experiencing everything that a pond could bring. All right, so we are just getting everything ready. I'm going to lay out the pond right over in here. We will also talk to Jason at some point, and I want to see that overall design so we could make sure that we're thinking of all the little bits and pieces throughout the day as we're doing construction.
The boss has arrived.
You ready to make some decisions now?
During our discussion yesterday, we kind of located, this was the spot underneath the oak trees.
Yep.
So what I want to try to do is think about the shape, but also how you're going to be using the space. Patio over here in the future, and walkway coming off of the home, the driving area kind of leading you into this beautiful little grove of the oaks. This is our waterfall unit. This will be completely disguised. Have this kind of facing towards the home,
Ooh,
the
I like
driving
that.
area, as well as that patio. So we'll dig this down a little bit, but we're gonna have a waterfall coming out to a small pooling area, a secondary waterfall entering the pond over in this corner.
I like it.
This little side right here is kind of what we call is like a fish feeding area.
Okay.
So I'm thinking putting in some larger stones over in this section, trying to create like a little bit of a peninsula. Kids can come over here, have access, feed the fish. You're adjacent to the patio. Over on this side, to get a little bit more height, Jason has a couple of these stacked slate urns. I'm thinking of setting that over in here to get a little bit more drama.
Okay.
All this soil that we're digging out is going to be built up. We're going to take all that soil and put it around this. This will become a planting area. You have a beautiful canopy. We just need to create a little bit of an understory. But you want to try to enclose the space a little
Absolutely.
bit. So by building that berm up and having soil that's going to be this high, now all of a sudden if you had plants that are only 18 or 24 inches, that's going to totally start blocking. If you put 6-foot stuff,
Oh, for sure.
you're going to totally create this really neat little enclosed space where you could
I like
really
it.
enjoy the oak trees.
Yeah. So instead of just feeling lost on the whole property, it's gonna stop here almost
Correct.
and make this part feel closed in.
Exactly,
I like
but you'll
that.
still have the views
right.
going past it, but we just want to try to
Doesn't
tighten that
block.
up a little bit. All right, we got our helpers out here today. He's doing his job. All right, so we are getting ready to finalize the bottom. Sean's raking stuff out. We got our skimmer set, plumbing is run, and what we did was we just brought in this beautiful piece of cedar over in here. So we dug it right into the edge. The water level is gonna kind of come right up into here. So this is gonna create a really neat look. We're trying to create a little bit of a cavity back there, and we're also, that's gonna help retain soil on that back side. Remember, we're gonna have an elevation change. So our waterfall's up here on the top. We wanna try to naturalize. We have that beautiful oak canopy. We wanna try to roll some of that landscape material back behind that log, and by adding that little bit of a wood element, it just breaks up the monotony of all the stone. We have some incredible stone that I'm really excited to work with, but I don't want to see 100% rock going all the way around the perimeter. I want to try to bring in some of that wood element because we're in a forested area. This is also going to be a perfect spot for the kids. Sit here, put their feet in the water. We're also going to have a waterfall over on that side. So this is going to be a really neat little transition point. The actual water level of the pond is going to transition into this little cove over in here. And then our waterfall is going to come out in the back. We're going to have a little fall coming off of the corner of this piece of wood, as well as in that far corner. This will blend into that patio. Thinking about this from design perspectives, we're trying to blend in different edge treatments, different areas for aquatic plants. That decorative urn is going to be right here on the front of this. It's going to help kind of disguise that back edge of this beautiful piece of wood. Elevations are set, and we are ready to pull that log, get our liner in place, and start putting in some stone. Not a lot of people do overall landscape plans. I think they're super, super valuable. I know it has to make your job a lot easier just to lay it all out in the beginning, so you have a process to follow over months or even years, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You said you came out before the home was built. I mean, just using your experience, I mean, where do you come up with all these ideas and concepts?
For this particular one, we looked at a lot of Google Earth pictures, but knowing that she wanted to do kind of this farmhouse look, which is a really clean look, we did a lot of different textures and shapes in here, but really kept it pretty clean.
So this is a big driveway.
This is pavers all here.
Okay.
Be right up in the road, and so there's sod, and then a bed right around there, touching the driveway with a few colorful plants. We've got some blue days in there, agapanthus, a lot of texture and color in there.
We're putting in that water feature over on the side. The views from inside the house, from the kitchen, from the porch and everything are kind of leading you this way towards those beautiful live oaks.
Yes.
So I know we're both kind of on the same page with the location of that pond. I thought it was awesome. I loved it. And then you have this big kind of meandering walkway, I guess, right?
Yeah, I just kind of thought it'd be nice to have an area, you know, just to be able to walk out there instead of having to walk through the grass, you know, all the landscape around it, so you can sit on this patio right here and enjoy the pond and the landscape.
We're obviously changing the elevation. We're creating that waterfall. What are some of these plants you have back here? Is this going to give us some height?
We have some citrus trees and stuff around here. Then over here we've got some split leaf philodendrons, which will get pretty tall.
Excellent.
There, so you'll have some nice green foliage there.
When I think of this area, kind of northeastern Florida, this is what I envision. I envision these live oaks. I know they cleaned a lot of plant material out, but now what you're doing is you're kind of enclosing it back in just to kind of create some screening, I'm guessing, right? Literally, the house was just completed. Actually, they're still working on it. So it's not even completed. We're getting the one water feature in, which I think is going to tell them where they spend a lot of their time. Well, I tell you what, this is really a home run. You did a fantastic job. I love the overall layout, the entire thought process that you went through, leading people through kind of on a little bit of a journey, you know, and I think it's going to be great for their family, for their kids, and their lifestyle.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
What's neat, and this is what makes the water feature unique, it's like that's a one-of-a-kind log. We typically use the same types of stone, but every stone's different. So every water feature is, every location is different. So each water feature we say is a unique work of art, one-of-a-kind custom creation, but the process to build it remains the same. We know where the skimmer should go. It should go opposite the biofalls, so that you push the water halfway, you pull out the rest. It recirculates under the ground.
This goes here and this goes here, and then you put all the pieces in.
And you don't have to think about the mechanics, and then you spend all your time on the artwork. And you know, and then incorporating unique art features like the stacked slate urn. There's nothing that will get you outside into the yard as much as a water feature, because it's life. Okay, we're plugging it in, giving birth to your waterfall.
Here we go!
Don't split!
Just to get water. Go all the way up.